Well, it is cold today, and it's going to be cold tomorrow. Supposed to warm up into the 60s midweek, so I'm going to wait and finish the shingles because there's no rain in the forecast. However, out back on the other side of the dog thing, on the other side of the fence, we were throwing a lot of the wood that was going to be burnable over there. And it has nails in it and stuff like that, and some of it's just long. So what I'm going to do is the wife and I are going to go over there, and we're going to get the nails out of all that wood so we can stack it over here closer, only because we don't want the boy digging through it and getting nailed. So we're going to just stack it up over here closer for now. But again, we got to get the nails out of it, because what's going to happen is, we know the rodents are going to start to want to winter in there, and the boys like chasing rodents, so at that point they'll be digging into the wood pile, so we can't have the nails in there. So that's what we're going to do for now. Alright, well, we got some of the old wood from the nail, you know, the wall that we took down and things. Got most of the nails out. We didn't care, the nails are not going to burn, they're just going to fall to the bottom. But however, like I say, we got it covered for now. We got most of the nails out. We got it cut up to burn size. We were more concerned about the nails because, like I say, we're near the tracks. You know, you get the little track rats and shit like that, and all kinds of other things. There's beavers, or not beavers, but possums and coons and all kinds of critters, and they kind of, like, you know, figured they're going to nestle in there for the winter, not realizing that we're going to be using it. But when they start nestling in, thinking they're going to nest in for the winter, the boys have a habit of sniffing them out, and they try to move the wood out of the way with their paws, and we don't want them getting stuck with a nail. You know what? It's snowing. Check that out. It's snowing. Wow. Alright. It's snowing. It's not going to accumulate to anything, but it's snowing. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it or not. Probably not. This camera's not that great. But it's snowing. Alright. There's that free window I got over there. It's a Pella window. So it's a decent window, and it's 8/8. I thought it was 6/6, but it's 8/8. Now that was in an 8-foot trailer, and it took quite a bit. So I'm thinking, I didn't measure it, but that's at least a 6-foot wide window. I mean, because there was about a foot on either side of the trailer. Now from side to side, it went all the way, and that's 5 feet. So that's a big window. When I was talking to a friend of mine down at Home Depot who works down there, he says, new, that window can be $1,200 to $1,500. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Like I say, it's way too big to put in here. I mean, what isn't too big, it's just it'll take up too much wall space. And that's what I did this for. I need wall space. So I got 3 bulbs in that one. I got to put more bulbs in that one. I got to get the plugs in up on top. Got to put the junction box on the other side. Got to run a couple of yeah, right, hello, 14-2s across. I got to run a 12-2 across. Well, actually, yeah, I just won 12-2, and that should do it. And then on this side, I just got to run that through. I got to run a few more plugs up there, so once I run up off that switch, well, that'll feed that plug and the other plug, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I already got a feed there for that, so I'm pretty well set, I guess. Maybe during the week, you know, I'm gonna come out here and just putz. You know, I'm not in a big hurry. I'm just gonna putz right now. I may even bring that drum in here and start cutting that up. Not that I'm going to be ready for it. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in time for the winter, because I still want to get the inner walls done here. So there's still a lot of work to do in here. But what I can do in here now is I can do in here regardless of the weather and, you know, whenever I feel. So if I want to make this a winter project and just take my time, come out here a couple days and putts, you know, I mean, that's what it'll be. So what I will do, however, you know, I may do that now. No, I don't think so. I'm not ready. I was going to say I'll bring in all the interior wood, you know, the old OSB and the pegboard, but you know what, it's just going to get in the way. So I'm going to leave it out where it is. I'll bring it in as I need it. So, and that's it. And then, well, I got another plug in. I started wiring some plugs, and then I decided I turned this on, by the way, just plugged it into a cord real quick. It's an extension cord. But if I unplug it and plug it in again, the light comes on. So I could use the switch because I was concerned about that. Hooked up another, and then at that point another 20 amp goes there, 15 amp goes there. But I decided I was having talked to my son in Florida for a while, so I gave him a call and talked to him for a while. So I ended up on the phone with him for 40 minutes. You know, we bullshitted and got a lot accomplished. You know, I don't get a chance to talk to everybody as much because, you know, they have their own lives and they're working. You know, like my son in Florida, he's working like crazy. You know, he works a full-time job, you know, during the day. And then, you know, when he gets out of work, he goes home, or sometimes not even. He goes out on his own business that he has, you know, and roofing, siding, remodeling, and things like that. So he's working his ass off. And even today, when I called him, he had just gotten in a half hour ago. So, but other than that, we got enough done today. So I'm going to go in. And the wife's making chili tonight, so I'm gonna mange, and then visit the old bathroom for a while. Have a good one, guys.